Getting outdoor time is absolutely critical when you have a chronic illness. The reason is a lot of the things that are causing you problems are actually in your own home, believe it or not. These are things that you're observing that remind you of being sick. Whether you realize it or not, just simply observing things when you are sick, you start to create associations with those things and they remind you of being sick. You know, it could be the bathtub, and every time you go get a bath, you remember that one time that you were really sick in the bath and shaking, and now it's subconsciously into your head, right? That particular bathtub. Then in addition, okay, mycotoxins, mold, fungal fragments, these things that you're inhaling, these can be causing issues in terms of your immune system. This is really very common when you have a chronic illness. People typically have mycotoxin sensitivity or mycotoxin poisoning, and this is leading to dysregulation of the immune system, a lack of production of digestive enzymes, you know, and then their symptoms are all flared up, and this is very common. So it could be observational stress and trauma. It could be what you're inhaling, okay? What else in the home could it be that's aggravating you? It could be electromagnetic frequencies. Electromagnetic frequencies, people don't realize that all the screen time, all the TVs, all the things we have plugged in, they actually emit certain frequencies that cause disruption to our mast cells, that cause disruption to our immune system. And if you have, you know, 15 different things in your house, you got air cleaners, you got a TV, you got the blender, you got the printer, you got the TV, you got the computer, you got the Wi-Fi modem, you got everything all in one room. Guess what? You're just surrounded, you're just baking in electromagnetic frequencies, and that is not good for your immune system. This is why it's so important to get outside in nature specifically. You see right behind me, I got the woods. I'm out here every single day making videos. I'm out here every single day just sucking in the good vibes from nature, because nature, there's lots of negative ions out here, and it starts to counterbalance the electromagnetic exposure. It starts to calm down the immune system. It does the opposite what the electromagnetic frequencies are doing, what the mold is doing, what the mycotoxins, the fungal fragments, the stress, the trauma, the observational triggers, those things, all those things feed in to your illness. And if you're stuck at home looking at all the same things that remind you of being sick, you're inhaling all the same things that got you sick in the first place, you know, and you're just stuck in that cycle over and over again of observing these things, inhaling these things, and being exposed to these electromagnetic frequencies all day, and constantly just being stuck, you know, with these devices around you 24/7. I mean, it's going to put your immune system in a state of survival and fight or flight, and that'll make your nervous system disrupted, which will cause you it'll cause you problems. It'll make you unable to heal. So if you want to heal, of course, you got to look at the diet, but you got to get out of the house, you know. You got to get out of the house. Get out of the house for a few hours a day. Calm your body down. Do some deep breathing, some meditation, some grounding. Get in touch with the earth. Go on some walks. If you can't go on a walk, just bring a chair outside and sit out there, right? And you know, if it's too cold for you, that's fine. I understand. Just put on more clothes, right? And walk outside. Just get some time outside. Do whatever you can to get fresh air, because if you don't, then you're going to be in a situation where you just keep exposing yourself to the irritants over and over and over again. These observational triggers, the EMF triggers, the mold triggers, and if you want to be able to really truly be safe, we got to get that EMF, you know, reduced. We got to go ahead and get into a place where we're inhaling nothing but clean air, you know, and we got to get rid of some of those old things that remind us of past trauma and past experiences, right? So thanks for watching. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos in there teaching how to heal. Take care.